This is First Warning Weather.
And welcome back. We're taking a look outside at the Corning sky cam. We had a couple of downpours pass through earlier, but now temperatures cooling down in time for the morning. We're likely going to see a few snow showers roll into the region, a couple of first snows across the area. And we could see in the temperatures, some of them have really dived across the area tonight. 38 Bath for Canisteo as well. 42 Corning, Elmira, 48 in Wellsboro, so some areas in the northern tier still feeling the warmth for right now. Towanda is at 54, but up the road in Ridgebury, just 42. And up in the Finger Lakes, too, we're starting to get back down into the upper 30s. We do have some cooler weather, even more than this already coming in. Tomorrow morning, temperatures going to feel like they're in the mid-teens in certain areas in Steuben County. And it's going to feel below 20 there in a few portions of Tioga County. So it's going to feel pretty chilly thanks to a lot of that cooler air and some winds picking up, but the wind really going to pick up on Tuesday. That's how cold it could be starting our day on Tuesday. You got single digits in Woodhull and Bath, and areas looking around 10 degrees for a feels like temperature. Cohocton, Hornell, Alfred. It is going to be a chilly start to our Tuesday. On top of that, we are looking at some snowflakes coming in both Monday and Tuesday morning. You can see a lot of them off to the west there, really impacting parts of Ohio. You got some Michigan, Ontario, and just a few areas there in the North Country, but they're mostly dealing with a mix here this evening. Had a lot of that rain pass through, but things have calmed down significantly since then. We still do have a few light rain showers. Don't be surprised if you catch a few here later on tonight, but the main idea, of course, coming up tomorrow is that snow, and temperatures are really going to be staying put in those low to mid 30s. You do have the potential for a few flurries to fall throughout the morning and into the early afternoon, but there's going to be a very light snow overall in terms of accumulations, not looking at any more than 1 inch for the vast majority of our area. You could see a lot of those flakes coming in, and there's just going to be a few there, and eventually a couple more pop up into the morning. Very scattered, isolated here headed into Monday. And you see that low pressure system continue to move to the north, and that circulation brings in a few more snow showers. That's when the lake effect machine really turns on and impacts areas around Erie and, of course, Buffalo and everywhere in between along the Lake Erie coastline, I should say. But then you got a few more coming in, and then things really calm down going into Tuesday evening, and you see more potential for rain and snow coming around for Wednesday. Good chance for a lot of that snow to really come around in the morning hours and the early afternoon. By the time we get to the late afternoon and to the early evening, potential really starts to slim down. Now, the all-important question, how much are we going to get over this short period of time? Again, really not too much. Vast majority of us looking like around the 1 inch mark, but you could see a few areas in the westernmost portions of the viewing area, so western Steuben County, western Tioga County in Pennsylvania. You could see some accumulations more close to 2 inches. The vast majority of us around a ½ inch to 1 inch all across the region. And for our 5-degree guarantee was a lot colder than what we expected today. Had a 52, but instead the actual high 45. All those clouds and rain keeping us on the cooler side here headed into our first miss of the month of November. Now tonight we're heading down towards 27 rain showers tonight, but then it's turning over to snow as we get ready for our morning commute. And for the 7-day forecast, more snow showers likely to come around in towards Veterans Day, and then more of a mix Wednesday, back to just straight up rain on Thursday. A little bit warmer as we end the week.